The coronavirus is hitting the airline sector very hard. This we know, with the top trade group predicting it could cost the industry $113 billion. We want to talk more about this now with Alexandre de Juniac, Director General and CEO of the International Air Transport Association. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. We appreciate your time. Just tell us the latest. What are your members telling you right now?
Our members are sharing with us their heavy concerns because the industry is severely hit by the drop in traffic. So the passenger demand has significantly dropped. You have seen probably that we have published a study evaluating, the consequences, financial consequences of these drops. It goes from $63 billion up to $113 billion in terms of loss of revenues. So it's a significant reduction in the industry revenues.
Alexander, frame this for us. You're very much a veteran on this industry. Are balance sheets prepared to weather this revenue hit, or could we see some airlines go out of business?
We have seen already one airline going out of business. It is Flybe in the UK. The point is the duration of the outbreak and its financial consequences. If it goes above 2 or 3 months, it will be difficult for our airlines, especially the weakest part of the industry. If it's below that, the airlines have significantly strengthened their balance sheet and their P&L in the past 10 years, especially in North America and Europe. So in that case, we could hope that we will bridge the gap. But we will need significant help from authorities and governments to help us to bridge the gap.
In quote-unquote normal circumstances, Alexander, this big plunge we're seeing in oil prices would be welcome news for the airline industry, since fuel is one of their largest costs. Of course, the challenge for the industry is, does anybody want to be flying right now? We know there were a lot of flying restrictions. You just mentioned government help. What do your members want to see from governments? Is this similar to what we saw after the 2001 attacks, 9/11, when governments did have to come to the aid of the airlines?
We are looking for 2 or 3 types of measures. The first one is a waiver on the slot use, because when you have a slot, if you don't use it, you lose it. And we are asking government to maintain the slot allocation to airlines during the winter and the summer season, so up to October. For the airlines to be able, to keep their slot as they are, even if they have to cancel flight or reduce frequencies due to coronavirus. Second type of measure, we are asking for a financial help or an economic help, either through a charges reduction, airport charges, for instance, or tax relief for a period of time. And the third point, there are some regulations that impose constraints that are totally understandable in normal time, but that in exceptional time could be relieved. For instance, the delay for cancellation of flights could be shortened. Currently, it is 2 weeks. You can cancel a flight 2 weeks in advance, but we are under such a pressure and such a difficult situation that we ask for a shortening of this cancellation time. Yep. So that are the type of measures we're asking government. In Asia, some governments have already implemented this type of measures. In Singapore, for instance, we are asking the other governments on the planet to do the same.
Yep.
Alexandre, it's an emergency for us now.
Yep. Alexandre de Juniac, good to see you again. Great insights. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.